Welcome to Commission Conversations. I'm John Lux. I'm the Executive Director of Film Florida. Today, our guests are Christy Andreoni and Michelle Hillary from the Palm Beach County Film and Television Commission. Thanks for joining us this morning, ladies.
Hey, good morning.
So let's jump in. We're obviously right in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. Talk a little bit in a general sense on where everything sits in Palm Beach County.
Yeah, well, it's certainly been difficult for all of us. These are brand new times for many of us, not only personally, but business-wise. And certainly initially when this first thing happened, we were very concerned about our employees and making sure that, everyone was safe. And we started immediately figuring out how we were going to keep our office open at the Film Commission here in Palm Beach County and for our employees to be able to remotely work from home. And that's worked out very nicely. Seamlessly, we've been able to continue to review permits as they have been coming in. And working with our counties, our county and our municipalities to identify the requirements and to figure out what logistics we have to overcome to continue to make things happen. And certainly initially we had to right away start looking at our budget. Like a lot of film commissions have probably had to do, and a lot of organizations, our production community has had to do as well. And they're tough cuts. We're funded through tourism, and right now our hotels are we're just starting to open back up now, which is wonderful here in Palm Beach County. But we've certainly taken a hit, all of us, in the tourism industry. So that has been something that we've been very much focused on. As far as budget cuts and of course, as production starts coming back into play, making sure that these companies are working in a safe environment.
So taking the pandemic out of the equation for a minute, talk a little bit about just generally filming in the Palm Beaches.
Sure, Christy, you want to take that?
Yeah, I'll take this one. So Palm Beach County is the largest county in the state of Florida. So what you're going to get here is a huge diversity of locations. There's over 2,000 square miles of locations. We have 47 miles of coastline. And within our county, there's 39 unique municipalities. So talking cities, towns, and villages. And so you're going to get things ranging from, some people know Palm Beach County as like luxury resorts. You certainly are getting that there, but you're also getting fishing towns and sleepy beach towns, and you're getting agricultural communities. So you can come here and get everything that you need built into your script. Everything from, you have the Atlantic Ocean to the east and the largest lake in the southeastern United States to the west with Lake Okeechobee. So we can really work with you to give you a really diverse range of different backdrops. And our office, the Palm Beach County Film and Television Commission, is a one-stop shop for all of those resources, for connecting you to those different communities and processing the permit for you so that it's a seamless process. For example, sometimes we have nature docuseries that want to cover a huge part of different parts of our county, and they can just come to us and we can talk to 15 different municipalities and get the approvals they need. We can talk to the FAA, we can talk to the FWC, we can talk to the DEP. So we have really good relationships. I think that's what we really focus on, is that, our service mantra, that we are the ones that will help you build those relationships, communication, so that you can get whatever you need to get done in a really easy way so that you can focus on the creative part. So we can focus on the logistics for you.
And certainly, while a lot has changed and will continue to change, the one thing that will remain consistent is the service that our production community can expect here in Palm Beach County, that we are going to work with them as closely and as much as possible with them and our municipalities to try to get whatever it is that they need done here in Palm Beach County.
And every county seems to have their kind of iconic locations. And I know Palm Beach County is no different in that respect, but are there a couple of areas or a couple locations that you guys, call, some of your favorites that maybe aren't as well known?
Well, you've got one right in your background.
Yes.
It looks like you're here in Palm Beach County. Where are you exactly?
This is Juno Beach, the background that we're looking at here.
The Juno Beach Pier is a very popular filming destination. But sort of thinking about some other ones that people might not know about, Palm Beach County, our placement along the coast is a really great placement with the Gulf Stream. So a lot of people don't know some underwater natural events are great production drivers and really beautiful locations. So, you know, diving in general, we have great snorkel trails and things of that sort, some artificial, some natural, but also you can come see Goliath grouper spawning. You can see the mullet run along the coast as the blacktip shark kind of follow these mullets. So all these natural events that happen with the Gulf Stream placement has actually been, you know, very cool for us to attract productions for something that's a natural phenomenon that happens here. Another part of our locations collection that I think is really great is that we're a great sporting destination. We have over 160 golf courses, so you can find every kind of thing that you need in that realm. Tennis is very popular here, and we have a lot of tennis professionals that live in the area, so it's a really big focus here. We have a really unique equestrian community. Wellington is home to the Winter Equestrian Festival and the International Polo Club. So that's a very unique sporting event that happens here in our area. So lots to do with horses and such. And then we also have 2 Major League Baseball state-of-the-art training facilities. So we have 4 Major League Baseball teams that come and do spring training here every year. And those are great backdrops for different baseball commercials and sporting events and things of that sort. So those are just a couple of the unique things that people might not know about us, aside from our resorts and our beaches and some of the more visual out there stuff about Palm Beach itself.
Well, and now you guys have had a sponsorship program that you have locally for the last couple of years. Talk about what that is.
Sure. Right now, as we start moving through what we're all dealing with right now, and our communities begin to open up and business starts to resume again, messaging is critical. And, you know, what we have done through our sponsorship and development program is we've been able to sponsor tourism branded content that positively markets our area, shows our assets here in Palm Beach County through the storytelling process, really. These are 30-minute entertainment shows that originally have distribution outside the market, whether it's Destination America, PBS, etc. And then there's a secondary distribution platform, which because of the success of this program, we were able to launch Palm Beach County's very first tourism TV channel called the Palm Beaches TV. And so now we house a lot of that content, over 33 hours of content on that channel. And so right now what we're doing with that is we are repurposing a lot of that content that lives on the channel to help with our messaging, to help bring back the tourism industry. Of course, when people are ready, and we're doing this in a 3-phase approach, being very sensitive, relevant, and aware of what people are going through. But certainly as our hotels begin to open and our shops begin to open, you know, we're going to need that tourism back here in the state of Florida. It's very important to us all here in the state of Florida. So we are repurposing that content. We're putting out messages in collaboration with our Convention and Visitors Bureau, which is Discover the Palm Beaches. We're also working with our Cultural Council and our Sports Commission. This is a Tourism Council project. And we're also going to be rolling out a brand new 13 episodes of a Facebook Live watch party, in which we are going to kind of wrap it with some interviews with some of those people who are part of those shows, and talk about some of the openings that are happening and relevant things that are going on now in time, and how it goes back to the show that we're going to show a piece of. So again, bringing back that tourism messaging, and hopefully the doors start opening up and we start having some of our visitors come back again.
Well, you mentioned the Palm Beaches TV. Talk a little more about that and where people can find it.
Well, the Palm Beaches TV can be found on Roku. It's a streaming, the palmbeaches.tv. And it's also, we have it also in many of our hotels here in Palm Beach County, over 4,000 of our rooms here in various hotels throughout the county, and we continue to add to those numbers. There's an app that people can download, and there you can have an on-demand platform where if you're interested in fishing shows or birding shows, we have a variety of shows that are there. And we also utilize it for our production community to generate inspiration for location filming as well.
And there's already 30 hours of original content on there. So there's so much to see and do. And, you know, I think part of having it in the hotels is to get people that are maybe visiting for a particular reason to want to come back. You know, they'll see the Hooked on the Palm Beaches and think, oh, we should really go fishing next time that we're here. So that's sort of the goal in having it that way. But then, you know, from home on the Roku or on the app, you can kind of plan out your trip before you arrive and see all the things that you can do here.
Well, Michelle and Christy, thanks for joining us this morning and telling us a little bit more about Palm Beach County.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, John.